up? This is Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. Now, who's ready for some fighting words? In this video, I want to talk about Mike Tyson and his upcoming bout with Jake Paul. Really quick, if you like the videos, please take the time, subscribe to the channel. Just takes one click, and if you could, hit that thumbs up button. It does help, it does show love, and it supports this channel. So I'm going to read off the rules for you so we know what to expect. First, only 16-ounce gloves, nothing smaller. Secondly, there's going to be 2-minute rounds, not 3 minutes. Thirdly, there's no official scorecard, and the winner, the only way either guy is going to win this contest is by KO. That's it. There's no point system or anything like that. And lastly, both guys must pass an EEG test and an EKG test. What's an EEG test? A test that measures electrical activity in the brain. What's an EKG test? A test that detects heart problems and heart health. Why do we need these tests? Well, we don't need it. Jake Paul doesn't need it. Mike needs it because he's 60 years old. That's why he needs it. Let's see, because he's an old man. Listen, what's this fight worth? Nothing. It doesn't give Jake the credibility he thinks it's going to give him. And it tarnishes Mike Tyson's, what he has for a legacy. It tarnishes that. You know, like, this is how you're going to go out. You're going to go out fighting this guy, and he's more than likely going to beat you. I would be shocked if Mike actually wins. There's nothing to boast about this fight. I mean, Kevin McBride, that was nothing to boast about. And then you do this crap with Roy Jones, two old men slugging at the body. That was nothing to boast about. And then you come back and you do this. I mean, not that you have the greatest, career ever, but this does not help your argument when you go down in history. Let's see. What else do I have? This fight is a business transaction, people. Do not be fooled into thinking anything other. This is a business transaction. Jake loves Mike, and Mike likes Jake back. All right? There's no real beef. There's no real feud or anything like that. That's just marketing. With this fight, the hope is to solidify Jake as a legit fighter because he took on somebody with a one-time who was credible. In the 90s, he was credible. That's who he's taking on, somebody who was credible in the 90s. Let's see. Lastly, well, what's it do for Mike? Well, it doesn't do anything for Mike other than stroke his ego. And he can walk around like he's still the baddest man on the planet and live up to that moniker and live up to the hype that he created for himself. But other than that, it does nothing. Like I said, it tarnishes his legacy. It's not real. It doesn't do anything for his record. It doesn't do anything for Jake. Nothing. Like I said, it just strokes his ego. He looks pretty fit. I'm assuming he's got some help genetically, if you know what I mean. He looks really fit. But again, I just keep seeing 20-second clips. Those 20-second clips don't mean anything to me. I don't see any clips of you sparring. I don't see any clips of you getting hit back. I don't see any clips of you dodging punches or anything like that from somebody who's legitimately trying to take your head off. I just see the same pad guy doing the same combination over and over and over again for all of 20 seconds. And that is nothing to convince me that you can compete at even this level with this type of opponent. To me, it's a laugh. It's just a money grab, as I've been saying the whole entire time. Will I be buying this? No. I will tune into it just simply so I can report on it. But will I buy it? No, I will not buy it. That's not going to happen. We've been fooled by many fights in the past, like a Jermell Charlo versus Canelo. I'm not getting fooled by this. At least this is the type of fooling where I can see it a mile away. And like, this is something I can see a mile away. Francis Ngannou versus AJ. That was intriguing. But yeah, I clearly said AJ was going to win, and he clearly won. Like, no, this is even worse than that. So no, I'm not going to buy this. But I will report on it. Let's see. This is how you rob a bank legally. This is literally a bank robbery. Like, if you thought Floyd versus McGregor was a bank robbery, this is a bank robbery. And if you recall, at the end of that fight, Floyd said something to this effect. As a matter of fact, I'm quoting. He said, "There's no losers in this fight. There's no losers." And he said that only because Conor came into the press conference with his head low, because he actually trained while Floyd was on vacation and going to clubs and partying and roller skating and going to strip clubs. And, he really put forth some effort. And that was Floyd saying, "Hey, cheer up, young man. There's no losers here. You made like $70 million. I made well over $100 million. Neither one of us lost. Financially, we gained. What's there to be sad about?" And the same thing here. There are no losers. That's why you don't need a scorecard, because there are no losers in this fight. Mike is a very rich man. Jake Paul is a very rich man. They're just going to walk away richer. There's no losers in this fight. So that's that. And listen, because people are delusional enough to believe Mike at 60 is the same Mike in the 90s, this fight will generate a lot of money. It's going to generate a whole lot of money, because there's a lot of people out there who really believe in these 20-second clips that we keep seeing of this same combination that he keeps doing. Wow, it's just like Kid Dynamite. It's just like Iron Mike. No, it isn't. It's a 60-year-old man doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then talking tough at the end of the clip while he's gasping for air, sitting on a bench. Don't believe the hype. Those are my thoughts. Drop your thoughts down below. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe to this channel.